Alright, so as you can see, loading a John Deere on the trailer. This is like a new thing here, kind of a scary thing, you know what I mean? But I'll explain it once we're back out on the road. I like it. You know, there's always a really good thing about something is the more John Deeres I can get out of the state, the better off the state is.
I was thinking more back.
All right, let's get this.
From Ohio.
I've brought a lot of tractors.
60 low seat was from Canada.
I've brought a lot of tractors back from Ohio already.
The more of the competitive pulling tractors out of the area, the better.
Let's just say the more green paint out of the area, the better. Don't you agree? All right, welcome back to Little Bent Wrench. I'm Trenton, if you don't know, but most of you probably do at this point. I appreciate each and every one of you that watches my channel. I got 1,800 subscribers, so we're getting bigger. More people watching, so I do appreciate that. I appreciate everyone who watches the videos the whole way. That also helps me out a lot. I know sometimes when you probably watch the videos, it puts you to sleep. A lot like the one I got on behind me right here. Sometimes you listen to a 6-cylinder 560 or what's that gotta be, a what, a 340? Yeah, it's gotta be like a 340 or something like that. H, whatever. But when you listen to them, I can understand it puts you right out. But that's beside the point. I just get off topic instantly, can't I? It comes around with tractors. But, so, the opening part of this clip probably didn't make a lot of sense to a lot of you. Some of you probably recognize the guy on the tractor. But let me explain. So, that's one of my good buddies. He put a post on Facebook that he had that tractor for sale, sold it, and needed it to go to Connecticut. So I told him I'd do it, no problem. So I went over, grabbed the tractor. I was planning on doing a complete YouTube video about it. Me and my other good buddy, Justin, went with me. But I didn't end up doing a YouTube video about it. For one, it was too early in the morning when we left. Everything was dark. For two, I had a sinus thing going on, so I was all stuffed up and coughing the whole time, so it would not have been a very good video. And for three, it was just too long of a day. We left here at 4:30 and got back after 9, so at night. So it was a long day. Put about 830 miles on the truck. I said a triple when I left the house, so it was long enough day to ride. Let's just say it like that. But I would have liked to done a video about it, but I didn't. So I thought I'd put that clip in there and explain why that clip's in there, I guess I should say. I liked to do it. You know, I liked to get that. I wanted to haul that tractor for him just because I wanted to be able to say I'm doing my best to make New York State a better state by getting John Deeres out of it. 2-cylinder John Deeres to be exact. But that's beside the point. So, what this video is kind of going to be all over the place. I have a couple other clips I'm going to throw in probably right about now. So as you can tell, I mean, everything is all snow. I mean, well, Pioneer's not. Well, I should go back and start. So, the other day I was plowing, and I couldn't keep the plow up. So, got out, looked. The lower hose, I don't know if you'll be able to see it in there. Lower hose for the lift cylinder was leaking. So, caught it in time enough that I didn't lose all the blue plow oil that it has in it. But I lost enough of it, but I was able to stay plowing. But, So this morning I ran downtown, picked up some of that blue plow oil that I think it's like -50 whatever. But I picked up that, and I needed to get this plowed, and plus I'll show you what I'm gonna do here just a little bit. But so the Pioneer's back going, but I threw it in the shop and let her thaw out overnight because I got her stuck, well, a couple times I guess I should say. So everything was caked full of snow up in this area. The whole plow was caked full of snow. Everything was caked full of snow. So I decided, I'll just throw it in the shop, let her thaw out overnight. It dries out pretty good in there. So, but let's get this thing running. Obviously I don't have any power out here, so I got my Honda generator, and I'm obviously a Honda fan, but there's nothing better than a Honda generator. I'm not kidding you. I mean, it's what is it, about 20 out right now? All it was yesterday, I think it got up to 20 maybe. Hasn't been started in probably a week, neither that or the skid steer. So, but 3-4 pulls later, it's sitting there running. Hondas are the best that way. And then all I do is just plug in the block heater on the skid steer. So let's grab this off. Fire this thing up. I forgot my gloves. They're in the Pioneer still. Ugh. so now we got that. Let's see if this is a gleaner in here. This is WD-45. I see she'll fire up. Man, it really drifted in with snow right here along the building. I can't believe it. But yeah, let's see if this will fire up so we can get this out of the way, plow in around here, and go from there, I guess. Did I mention I really love snow? You can see what I'm saying. God, there's lots. So there's a portion of actually where the Alice's are sitting in that building. The Alice shed, the Agway building, 'cause it's actually an Agway building is what it is. But I can get distracted doing a YouTube video watching tractor pullers. It just happens. But anyways, so there's a portion of that that hasn't been cleaned out yet. It still has parts and a lot of my grandpa's stuff, really, is what it was. So I've been working on getting that cleaned out while the weather's cold for other obvious reasons, because little things that crawl or slither are not alive when it's cold, so I prefer to do that type of stuff in the cold, if you know what I mean. But the weather right now is not great, so I'm obviously not out there doing that right now, but I found something I want to show you. And it's really nothing overly exciting, but it's just kind of neat. My grandfather was, you could say, a pack rat. I think that would be the easiest way to say it, because he didn't throw away nothing. So I found a filing cabinet that had a lot of garbage, but I found some neat stuff actually. So let's turn around and I want to show you some of the things I found. It just on the neat side, you know what I mean? So you probably can't see through the window. Let me open up the door. Yeah, it's nice out here today. It wasn't this bad this morning, as you can see the drift I got going behind the shop there. But it wasn't snowing like this morning, but now it's snowing. I don't know if the camera will be able to pick up how bad it actually is snowing. But yeah, so that's half the reason why I'm doing this video inside, as you can tell. But let me show you what I'm actually supposed to be doing a video, or should be doing a video about, not my sidetracked off-topic thoughts. Alright, so this is what I'm doing a video about. In a filing cabinet, Grandpa had every brochure of everything that he's ever looked at, it seemed like. And it's just kind of on the neat side. So let's start off. I mean, there's Ford, garden tractors. I don't even know what half this stuff is. It's just stuff, but it's just neat. You know what I mean? You're not gonna see this type of stuff again. Skid steers. I don't even know what year these skid steers would be. Balers, square balers. Yeah. When they went to the newer tractors, disc binds, and then another one of garden tractors, lawnmowers, whatever you want to call them. But so that's the Fords. Then you just got of the self-unloading chopper boxes, whatever you want to call them. Just the brochures of when he was buying all this type of stuff. Let's go this way. Got some Deutz Alice farm or hay tools, I guess this one is. No actual Alice stuff. I just got Deutz Alice, then there's a Agco Alice thing over here, but no actual Alice equipment. So there's that. There's the lawnmowers. That's kind of neat. Little basket thing on the back of a front mower. Different. And the compact tractors. I didn't know Deutz Alice did compact tractors like this. I mean, because they're kind of normal looking tractors for back in the day. But anyways. Then we got, let's move over this way. We got some books. It was a 1991 holiday book from John Deere of just, stuff, toys, that type of stuff. Just kind of, I don't know if you call it neat, but just, you'll never see it again, but I don't know if you need to see it again, you know what I mean? I don't know, there's just some stuff in there. And then, you see the old gators, the old 2x4s or 6x4s, I guess they're 4x2s, excuse me. My grandfather, he owned, I don't know how many gators, but he had the yellow ones, the diesel yellow ones, quite a few of them. And they actually ended up rotting out on him. I know that for sure. Just because he ran them up and down the road, and all steel John Deere Gator didn't last in the snot of the winter salty roads. You know what I mean? But obviously, he's got a thing of when he bought one in '95. It just looking through all this, you know, it's just interesting. I mean, you can see where he's got that type of stuff. But look, you know, Bobcat. Yeah, so you got your Bobcat excavators. That one's got a cab on it. This one is an open station machine, it looks like. Just this, I don't know, it's just neat to look at, you know what I mean? This is a thing from Featherlight of their goosenecks back in the day. That's an all aluminum gooseneck. And then Grandpa actually bought one that looked just like that, brand new, back in 90 something. I don't know when he would have bought that. It had to have been after 95, somewhere around there, because that's when his 1-ton Dodge Cummins, it was a 95 truck. But yep, from Southern Tier. Actually, a lot of our trailers have come from Southern Tier trailer. Geez, more than I can count, really. Because that one would have, the cattle trailer, the one car trailer. My dump trailer actually came from Southern Tier. And then I bought a used Corn Pro from Southern Tier also. So we bought quite a few trailers from Southern Tier trailer. Claws, I think, yeah, that's how you say that, I think. You know, there's a book of their harvest equipment stuff. That's, some of it's neat. Let's skip over here. Hessington equipment, you know, he just didn't throw away anything when it came to this type of stuff. Not that a lot of us do. This is the Agco Alice I was talking about. It's actually just the lawnmowers. I was looking through this earlier. Could you imagine having a loader on one of these little things? I can't imagine what you do with it. Can you guys? I mean, I can understand a rototiller, I guess. If you have chains on with the rototiller, you won't get stuck, I guess. But yeah, that's just kind of on the neat side. I found a book for a 3020. We actually have a 3020 John Deere. I know. I'm admitting we have a John Deere. I'm not sick anymore, I promise. But anyways, I just was looking through this, you know. It's all the same stuff. Ours is a Synchro diesel 3020, just a row crop. Let's go over. I saw this in there. Not really nothing special, just an Ertl of the hobby diecast cars. '70 Chevelle SS. Ooh, 2 different colors too. And you got 55 Chevy step sides. And then, just neat. Got them, the Dodge trucks. Didn't see any Fords, just Chevy. Yeah, there was no Ford trucks. And then let's go. This is kind of neat. I found, actually here, let me move a couple of these out of the way. Just because this is kind of neat stuff here of must be when Grandpa was looking to buy a new skid steer. You know, he went and looked at, got brochures and whatever, because he bought brand new an 1845C. So, you know, we just got all the specs and stuff here. They have, it's a 4-beat Cummins is what they are. I think they call them a Case 4 390 whatever, but they're identical twin to a 4-beat Cummins is what they are. Not the hydraulic cylinders. High flow hydraulics. No kidding. You could get a 30 gallon per minute option. I did not know that on these machines. But your standard auxiliary hydraulics are 16. Like I said, I can get distracted at anything. Your loader. What is the lifting capacity to max height? I don't believe that number's right. Cause it can't lift 3,100 pounds to max height. No matter how you load it. But operating load, I would say that's about right. Because I can throw almost all the suitcase weights on a pallet, and I got about 2,200 pounds of suitcase weights, and it struggles to lift them, but it will. But you know, you're around 1,800, it's pretty comfortable. So I'd say that number's right. You can get, you can get the backhoes for them. It's kind of neat when you look through all this stuff, because none of that, this has really changed for skid steers, you know what I mean? And then the operating weight, the machine I got's almost 6,100 pounds. I would say that's with a bucket on it. Yeah, we're taking with dirt buckets, yep. And then you got the attachments. Snow blowers, bale spikes, trenchers, augers. I think a skid steer mounted auger would work really well, because that skid steer is very tough. It can lift anything up out of the ground. You know what I mean? I don't know. It'd be hard to figure out. You put it on a skid steer, or you put it on an excavator. They'd probably want to get the one that you could do the mounted on either machine. You know what I mean? Get the skid steer quick coupler or the excavator quick coupler. Or both of them, I guess, is what I'm trying to say here. You know, your loader bucket, cement mixer. You could get a vibratory roller? I missed that when I was looking through it earlier. Snow blade, cold planer, tracks, pallet forks. You can get everything for these machines. But it's interesting to me when you're looking at, I mean, jackhammers, grapples, stump grinders. None of this stuff has changed. 4-in-1 buckets. This is all still the same stuff, really, that you're buying on skid steers today. This is just another little brochure of, you could get, what else? It was, the cab kits weren't in the other one. Grapple, that type of stuff. Just another brochure of that. Then this is the next size smaller loader than what Grandpa ended up choosing. This is the 40 versus a 45, like what we got. And then I guess I'll finish it off here with some red books. I know, I'm showing red stuff on the channel now. Can you believe it? Just some books about when they were, what were these, Maximum tractors? Maxim. Just some of that. Corn planter. Another book about that. International discs, I guess. Another one about corn planters. Moldboard plows. I don't know, it's just kind of neat, I guess. This is about when they went the 2+2s. Oops, got pulled out that way. How many horsepower were they? 130 and then 150. So yeah. Wow, that was like a Cadillac cab back in the day, I guess. Still, Deere had a better cab, but for an International, that's not a bad looking cab. Wow, you could even get it red. I didn't know any of that. I scrapped two 2+2s, I think. They were well beyond junk, but yeah. Then we got harvesters, boxes, wagons, and blowers. Another one about discs. Yeah, and then I found this, which is when International had those Red Cub Cadets, which my uncle loves. Hubcaps on that one. And then you got the attachments that came with all of them, even the trailer to tow the Cub Cadet around. It's not a red one, but Grandpa bought it new. It's a Cub Cadet 86. Yeah, that's what it is, an 86. It's a white and yellow Cub Cadet, but it's still got an International sticker on it. And I got mower deck, a blade, which my uncle actually has right now, and then a snowblower. Yep, there it is. Yeah, I got those 3 attachments for it. It's kind of interesting. Now it's got all the specs and everything of them. Yeah, and if you haven't checked out my uncle's channel, it's Macland Cadets. He does all Cub Cadets oriented lawnmower stuff. He really likes these red ones though, so I'll see if he actually watches the channel and see if he mentions that I have this book. It'll be interesting to see, don't you agree? But anyways, that should about wrap this one up. I got a lot of videos I need to do yet, and now that I'm back, you can understand what I'm saying when I'm talking. So, but yeah, thanks for staying tuned. Sorry it's been so long since I did an update, but stuff happens, you know what I mean? So, anyways, like, comment, subscribe, and I guess I'll see you in the next one.